Throughout history, rapid technology innovation has required people to adjust the way they learn, the way they communicate, and how they perform everyday tasks. Although distance learning has been around for decades, its progress throughout the years has required both students and instructors alike to adjust to the change that technology innovation brings to both the traditional and the online classroom. Technology innovation poses challenges for students who are accustomed to learning in a more traditional environment. In this presentation, we'll discuss how to overcome 5 common problems faced by distance learning students. In early education, we're taught to sit in a classroom at a specific time. Switching from a traditional classroom to an online classroom makes for an entirely different learning experience. For some, there may be resistance to this shift in settings, making it difficult to adapt. While passive listening and note-taking are expected in a traditional classroom, online requirements can differ greatly depending on the class. A student with a traditional mindset may find it difficult to adapt to this sort of environment. However, in order to accept the new learning circumstances, students entering into a distance learning program will need to understand beforehand what will be asked of them. Understanding and discussing the benefits of distance learning with peers or professors can significantly change this mindset and better prepare students for distance learning. Distance learning requires an added cost of technology. There are many students who may not have the technology and internet connection that is needed for an online course. This may lead to that student failing to catch up with his or her peers in the classroom. Luckily, there are learning resource centers available to most students pursuing higher education. The only real solution to this problem is knowing what kind of technological support the student will need for his or her desired course, so that he or she can prepare properly and be successful. Although traditional students are typically tech-savvy and are able to navigate around a computer, lack of computer literacy is still a major issue among students today. In order to do well in an online course, the student must have the aptitude to learn his or her way around the course environment, as well as be able to open basic programs such as Microsoft Word and PowerPoint. The joys of having a computer means being able to handle basic computer problems. If the student is unable to do this, it could hinder his or her progress in their classes. Technological proficiency is required for doing well in an online course, as it enables students to manage their assignments and coursework in an organized manner without being slowed down. Basic courses in computer literacy enhance students' knowledge and create a solid foundation in computer hardware that can help them participate and succeed in their online courses. Time management is a difficult task for any full-time student. However, it's especially difficult for distance learning students. Online courses require the student to dedicate time for learning the material and doing the coursework. Where traditional courses set aside a dedicated and specific period of time for lecture, online courses require the student to manage that time on their own. A quick solution for those learners would be a regular schedule planner, as it would set reminders for their courses and assignments. Although self-motivation is also a struggle for some traditional students, in order to have any success in an online course, self-motivation is essential. After enrolling in a distance learning course, many students fall behind. This might be due to a combination of the previously mentioned challenges. In order to address and overcome those challenges, you have to motivate yourself to try. Out of sight, out of mind. If you aren't physically going to your classes, it's easy to give up and not turn on your computer. Students need to find motivation to follow the new educational trends and properly equip themselves for future challenges in their education and careers. Only a positive attitude will help them overcome those challenges and reap the benefits of distance learning. Distance learning is becoming more available and popular to students seeking a higher education. The technology that makes distance learning possible is also being used in traditional classrooms. And because of this, these challenges that students are facing are becoming more prevalent in our education system. However, with good communication, a positive attitude, proper planning and preparedness, and organizational skills, these challenges can be overcome.